So in my last video, I busted up my foot pretty bad. And because this happened, I started thinking like, man, if only there was something that I could use to ensure the protection of my foot when I play Minecraft. But then I realized that I literally have something that I could use to not only just protect my feet, but my whole entire body if it ever became necessary that I would need that much protection. Because if you look at what's literally lying right next to me on the floor, then you can see that I literally have armor just sitting there. And it definitely is more than enough protection to ensure the safety of my feet if I decide to put this armor on, which I will end up doing. But before we get into that, I believe I should explain what's currently going on in-game. And also, if this is one of the first videos of mine that you are seeing and you are kind of confused on what exactly is happening, basically what I am doing is that I have decided to make beating RLCraft a part of my workout routine. And honestly, trying to beat RLCraft while carrying a bunch of weights is probably the hardest gaming experience I've been through. But anyways, it's now time to get into what actually has been happening in-game. So basically, what has happened is that after I trekked through the wilderness for countless hours, I eventually found a village that wasn't trash. And there's just a tower just straight up inside this village. So currently, my main goal is to infiltrate this tower, which I thought was going to be an easy task to accomplish because I'm literally in a village, and when I actually started mining out the spawners, literally nothing was spawning. But then after going down like 2 floors, I soon realized that this was not going to be that easy at all. And the reason why is because, well, I'll just let the footage speak for itself. Oh my god. Alright, nice. What's this? What is this? That loot is insane, though. Okay, what was all that garbage? Dealing with all that was a bit too chaotic for me. So after I grabbed all the loot that came from the exploded chest, I decided to change my plans around a little bit. And so this new plan that I came up with is to simply just go through the tower from the bottom rather than the top. So yeah, here's the experience of what it was like to try to enter this tower from the bottom. Whoa! Okay, this fling is actually goated. Yo, whoa, chill. Chill, skeleton! Chill! Chill! Oh my god, this is actually... Oh, yo, whoa. Alright, thank god the skeleton has killed himself. Instead of pushing this beefed up zombie next to me. And he dropped nothing. That's dragon weapons. He's got dragon weapons on him. That's insane. He will 100% one-shot me. That's actually insane. So yeah, after seeing what kind of weaponry that the mobs in this tower were packing, I came to the conclusion that if I was going to continue with this, I would need some extra protection. And so I got my armor and covered myself from head to toe. I was literally more armored in real life than in Minecraft. But this was actually a horrendous idea, because RLCraft decided that the first thing that I had to deal with armored up was going to be this random event. They have a March of the Gorgamites. It's over. Except these Gorgamites wouldn't even have been that big of a deal if I was just able to defend myself. But I wasn't able to because the bevor that I'm wearing on my face is literally stopping the Oculus from being able to detect where my controllers are. Except for some reason, even after I took off my bevor, my right controller still was not being detected. And it was because for some reason, my right controller was just not working that day. Like, of all the times my Oculus could have technical difficulties, of course it would be when I'm wearing this clunky, super uncomfortable armor that wasn't even designed for a person to wear. It is just cheap armor that is manufactured in India, which means that when I'm wearing this, there's just a bunch of metal that's just digging into my body. But eventually I was able to fix my controller, and it was simply by taking out the battery and putting it back in. I did end up having to use my sword to assist me when taking out the batteries, but I'm completely done talking about technical difficulties, so I won't be explaining why I needed to use a sword to change my batteries. Because what actually matters is that I'm finally back in the game, and what I do next is I go back to where I died from the Gorgamites and kill this zombie who has stolen my sword and shield. And then once I get my stuff back, I start making my way to the tower. But then when I actually get to the tower, there's literally nothing spawning from the spawners. All what is happening is that it feels like the leg armor that I'm wearing is slicing through my feet. So I pause the game, and then I decide, you know what? I'm done wearing this armor. And this is why in the last video I said that I was never going to wear this armor again unless I get 1,000 subscribers. And honestly, 1,000 subscribers is not enough because I never want to do this again. I'm upping the subscriber goal to 10,000 subscribers. Oh my god, they're genuinely killing me. Look how sweaty I am. That should show you how hard it is to deal with Indian armor. Anyways, after I got rid of that armor, it was back to actually playing the game. And I came up with a new strategy on how I would deal with this tower. And this new strategy of mine was simply to just dig a hole into the tower so that I would be able to attack the mobs from what I thought would be a safe distance. But this is what happened when I actually tried to put this idea of mine into practice. Oh shoot. Oh my god. Of course a Vex would spawn. But yeah, there was really no point in me trying to get any EXP from fighting anything in this tower because these people would just prioritize killing each other, and if I try to intervene, I'm obviously gonna die in the crossfires. So what I decided to do instead was just wait for all the mobs inside the tower to kill each other, and then once they were done fighting, I thought it would be safe enough to go inside and deal with any of the survivors of this chaos. But assuming that anything is safe in RLCraft is pretty dumb, because this is what I ended up having to go through after thinking that it would be somehow safer to go back inside this tower. Oh! That is gay. That witch should be dead. Oh my god, open the door! Oh my god. What the? That is so stupid. Okay, yeah, I am done. I am done for today. Because my sock keeps on pushing down my thing. And I shouldn't have died to that witch. Ugh. Eventually, though, I was able to finally kill everything inside the tower. But unfortunately, this tower was still not done with me, because when I got back outside, there was just this powered up evoker. I think he's an infernal evoker. He had a purple health bar, he spawned silverfish, and when I got close enough to smell his stench, I got literally poisoned. and he was just killing me over and over again. So after I got tired of constantly dying to this guy, I just decided that I would dig a hole in hopes that he would get trapped in it so that it would be easy to kill him. And this plan worked. He ended up getting stuck in this hole, and I just slapped his feet until he died. And then after he died, I came to the realization that killing him was 100% not worth the effort. I did get some extra loot, however, it was just random enchantment books that all sucked. But now that I have dealt with all the shenanigans that this tower has thrown at me, I decided that it was a good time to start exploring the surrounding areas of this village to see if there was anything else I could do here. But before I could start exploring, I needed to acquire some wood. And honestly, this simple task became the worst wood collecting experience that I've ever gone through. Oh my god, these pieces are... That is genuinely... I hate these scum of the earth rats. So as you just saw, I was literally just minding my own business, and then 2 rats just come out of nowhere and straight up murder me. And that wasn't even the worst part of all this, because I was also robbed. They didn't just kill me, they stole my only axe, which means that if I ever wanted any wood, then I would have to chase them down and beat them to death. But of course, the first one that I kill wasn't even the one that stole my axe. It honestly seemed like these rats were intentionally trying to make me have the most miserable experience that I could possibly have. Because what they did was that they split away from each other to make sure that they were as far away from each other as possible. And I'm already fatigued from fighting that evoker and clearing out the tower. So to have to deal with this was just like, bro, I don't want to deal with this garbage anymore. Like, rats, why? Why are you doing this to me? But eventually though, I was able to catch up to this rat and kill him and get my axe back so I could finally get some wood. And now that I've finally acquired some wood, I decided that it was time to start exploring. And so I set off in a random direction to see if there was anything of value in the immediate area. And fortunately, it seems that luck was finally on my side, because just after walking a little bit away from the village, I stumbled upon a tower, which was pretty good on its own. But then just a little bit further away from the tower and across a chasm, there was another village. So I quickly made my way to the village, got the waypoint, and honestly, I was satisfied with everything that I had found. So I figured I was going to be done with exploring, at least for now. The next thing that I decided to do was that I would go all the way back to my original base, because I still have to loot the top chests of the tower that I'd set my base up in. And so I got my crafting table, I crafted a hopper, set my spawn in my base, and then went up to the top floors of this tower. But unfortunately, getting the loot from the top chests would not be as easy as I thought it would be, because I originally thought that looting these top chests would not be a big deal at all, because I would just use my hopper, which allows me to get the loot inside the chest without awakening the tower golem. And even if there was a lock on the chest stopping me from using the hopper, at least in the old RLCraft update, I could just unlock the lock and then use the hopper and everything would be fine. But apparently things changed, because this is what happened when I tried to unlock the chest. Okay. Yeah, this is where... Hold on, let's test it. No, okay, it's definitely updated. Oh! Get me out of here. Oh my god, he's... Do I have weight? I have slowness. So I'm literally going to drown down here. That's insane. Yeah, I'm dead. Bro! So yeah, trying to unlock that chest was honestly a horrendous idea. But apparently, just trying to get back up the tower and trying to get past the tower golem to get to the top of the tower is somehow a far worse idea. I didn't even know it was possible for it to be a worse idea until this happened. come down here, please. Yo, please get down here. What sucks is I'm literally dead. Oh. You better not have destroyed my spawn. Because he got to the first floor way too fast. He destroyed my chest. That is the last thing I wanted him to do. Just get out. Okay, that's retarded. Oh my God. He's destroyed everything. Everything I own. Did stuff just drop down here? Oh my God. This has... He got my bed. He got my bed! This shit genuinely sucks so much. Everything is gone. Oh my God. Oh, how fun. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Well, it seems like it's just over. It literally has never been more over than this moment in RLCraft. Like, I don't see how it could get any worse than this. And thinking back on it with some hindsight, it was actually retarded to make my base in a tower with a tower golem that is still alive on top of it. But that's definitely going to do it for this video. If you feel like you need more content from me, I try to stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so feel free to tune in if you ever feel that desperate. But aside from that, until next time.